Tune in to Fusion Hub, where business, culture, and community come together in Richmond, Virginia.
I'm Chris Mayfield, host and founder of Profusion Consulting. We empower your organization to be its best. Catch us on ESPN 106.1 every Thursday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m.
Do you want highly engaged employees that bring in more revenue and improve your profit margin? Tune in to Fusion Hub with Profusion Consulting's Chris Mayfield, Thursday mornings at 6 on ESPN 106.1.
All right. Hey, good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Chris Mayfield.
It is Thursday morning. This is Chris Mayfield with Profusion Consulting here with your Thursday morning Fusion Hub. And that's where we talk a little bit about everything about Richmond. We talk about the business climate. We talk about the culture. And we talk about Richmond in general, the most non-business related show on ESPN to date.
Business, non-business, business-ish.
Business, most business, some business.
All righty, Chris Mayfield, you do a lot in the community. Yeah. We can start off by talking about what you do, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. So we are a organizational development firm, which means we help companies. We don't tell them what business to be in, but once they decide what business to be in, we help them get the most out of the market and the community that they operate in. But we also help them to create a culture in which people want to come to work and become advocates for their businesses. So that's the kind of the world we play in. But aside from that, we're also a B Corp, which means for us, that means we give all of our profits away to Virginia nonprofits. So whenever you engage with us, you can be 100% certain that it will have a positive impact in the community. We don't just talk about it. We don't play around the edges. We go straight for the middle. Everything we do is focused on developing and creating a strong community. In this case, Richmond.
Mike King, Chris Mayfield here. It is Thursday. Chris Mayfield is always out there really with some new and exciting big things that you're doing. Combining business and the culture part, showing how business can help society be better. That's the mantra for you. Mm-hmm. That's the mantra for your business. All righty. You got a lot of big things happening this week coming up.
Yep. So something pretty exciting that we started about 2 weeks ago, but now is kind of taking off is our Hope Dealer. That's Hope with an H. And the Hope Dealer is where we recognize businesses out there inside the community that are spending their time, spending their resources, volunteering, donating, building the community. And this last Hope Dealer, if you will, is Blair Neer with Talking Monkey Media. Blair volunteers his time and his energy and his resources to provide tech solutions for veterans. So those are wounded warriors. Those are folks who are actively deployed. Those are service members and their families who need connection, need help connecting with the world. And Blair commits himself to doing that. So congratulations, Blair Neer, for being the Hope Dealer of the Week this week.
I tell you, because he really does a lot with organizations. A lot of times nonprofits need the type of support and things that he does, and they can't pay for it. And for years now, he's made that available to nonprofits, helping them to have their website function a lot better. He gives them a lot of support. So shout out to Blair and all the great things that he's doing. Like you said, he's a Hope Dealer. He's been at the game for a good while. So ladies and gentlemen, if you need some, your website is kind of shaky or it's not doing as much as you think it should, because Blair always says your website should be working for you.
That's right.
It shouldn't just be sitting there.
That's right. So if you're not taking your client payments or your customer payments, if you're not doing automated invoicing, if you're not capturing all that data that your website can give you about who your clients are or your customers are, then connect with Blair at Talking Monkey Media. and get all that going, because it simply what it does is it helps you be more effective in your business, more efficient in your business, and keeps your costs down. Running a business is expensive, and this Blair's tools, the tools that Blair can give you, will make it that much easier to be profitable.
All right, Mike King here with Chris Mayfield. Chris, you talk to a lot of business people out there all the time, every day, nonprofits, for profit. What's the mood in the streets these days?
So right now, everybody's pretty cautiously optimistic, or being cautious right now, because as most of everybody knows, we just had an election here in Virginia, and anytime there's a new governor or a new staff coming on board, there's some caution. So, right now, folks are staying focused, taking advantage of programs that are currently available, and waiting kind of to see what the next administration is going to do.
One of the big things that you always talk to a lot of people that you're after, you some new and exciting things happening with partnerships. You're making the rounds, getting the word out there. So you have a new and exciting partnership with the Women's Business Resource Center. Options that you're offering to them. Let's chat about that a little bit.
Sure. So we, my company, Profusion Consulting, has entered into a partnership with the Virginia Women's Business Center, housed on board Virginia Union University. And what we will do is provide entrepreneurial training for business owners, particularly women business owners in this case. And those training opportunities will range from everything from communication classes to developing a actionable 5-year business plan that you then can go and use to seek funding and use to keep your business on track. Included in that is monitoring sales, how to monitor sales, what activities are you doing that produce the most sales for you. That way you can make your sales efforts more streamlined, more effective, more efficient, and ultimately improve your profitability. But we'll also offer some other types of training. For example, we just talked about Blair and websites. We'll give some general some marketing 101, digital marketing 101, where we'll discuss what is SEO, or search engine optimization. We'll talk about what happens when you enter a query into Google and you say, Google, find a gas station near me. How does that all happen? And what do you need to do as a seller to pop up in Google? So our offerings with the Virginia Women's Business Center will be broad in scope, and offer a lot of affordable, and let me emphasize affordable training for entrepreneurs who are out there trying to live their best life and live their dream. Because let's be honest, starting and running a business is expensive.
And it is not easy. And
making mistakes is even more expensive, right? So what we want to do is we want to avoid some of those pitfalls, and we want to get entrepreneurs and small business owners on the right track as quickly as we can and help them stay there.
Mike and Chris Mayfield here. And the name of the program, sir, is?
Well, the first program that we're offering, which the registration closes in about 2 days.
Get on it, lady. If you're a business owner and you're out there and you wanted some additional structure, Chris Mayfield is a processes guy. So if you kind of need that in your world to take your business to the next level, there's no better connection or combination between Chris Mayfield and Dr. Danny and the programs that these guys have put together. So once again, how can people find those programs, and what's the name of it?
Well, you can find those programs by either going to my website, profusion-consulting.com, and our next training cohort, we do it in classes, is communication, how to communicate with clients, how to communicate with customers, and how we communicate with each other. So it's it's a skill that, quite frankly, a lot of people need some improvement on, or there's some area for improvement. So, excuse me, it's a communication class that teaches you not only about your own style and your own preferences and communication, but how you might be perceived by other people.
Alrighty. And are those virtual or in person?
These are all virtual for now.
Okay.
We want to keep everybody safe. So you register through the Women's Business Center, and they will put you into the training class. The training class starts every Wednesday. So if you have missed signing up, don't worry. There's an upcoming opportunity. Go to the Richmond Women's Business Center website. You can get there also by visiting the Virginia Union University website and look for the Women's Business Center.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you get here. Chris Mayfield dropping nuggets of knowledge on you, how to take your business to the next level. That's what you get here on Thursday mornings. And the name of your program, sir, is called?
The Fusion Hub.
The Fusion Hub. Okay, man, let's talk about, how did you come up with that name?
Well, so, when we think about business, and, this is a business-ish show, businesses don't operate in silos. They operate inside of communities, and inside of communities, you've heard the term tribes.
Yes.
And a tribe is nothing more than how we intentionally or unintentionally separate ourselves out within our community. So when businesses operate, they need to understand what tribe they're in. And so to determine what tribe you're in, you have to know, and you have to make a conscious decision on who you're selling to and why you're selling to them.
Okay.
And when you provide a retail service or you provide a professional service, that matters, because once you've identified your tribe, who you're trying to do business with, then there's different marketing approaches to reaching your tribe the most effective way. So when we talk about business, we have to talk about culture, and we have to talk about community, because they're all connected. And the messaging from a business owner has to hit the mark inside their community. And by community, we mean those people that you're choosing to do business with and you're choosing to interact with. So,
all right, Mike King, Chris Mayfield. So Chris Mayfield and I, every month we do some really cool things. So we get together nonprofits, we get together business people. On the nonprofit side, we offer them media processes. So each month there are 5 or 6 nonprofits that we partner with. So if you're a nonprofit out there and you want to need some help, Chris Mayfield is the guy. All right, Chris. So when people come to our summits, the nonprofit, what can they expect? And so the last one we had was sponsored by our good friends over at Pendleton
Law. Yeah.
And so we had one that was last month. That's okay. We've done one on culture. That's the business one. We have one upcoming
for veterans.
Okay.
Yep.
So veterans in the workplace. So if you are a veteran-owned business, make sure you contact us. There may be something there that we can offer to you, a platform. So Chris, when businesses, let's start with nonprofits. When nonprofits come to our nonprofit summit, what can they expect?
So the intent, the purpose of the summit is to give nonprofits exposure, right? So to help them, give them the ability to reach out to their community of supporters. Everybody, we know about the large nonprofits. And those are important, right? We need the cancer research. We need Feed More. We need those large nonprofits, but there's also a lot of small nonprofits who are out there doing great things, but they can't afford the airtime. They can't afford to produce commercials, and they just need help getting their message out, because what they're doing does help the community. They just can't afford to take that next step. So what we're offering our nonprofit partners is that ability to, so when they show up, we do a nonprofit panel that lasts about an hour. That then gets played right here on ESPN 106 and our 35,000 listeners every day. That is a megaphone for these small nonprofits.
And there's more. Wait a second.
There's more. And there's more.
There's more.
And then we create 2 commercials for them. One is a 30-second commercial that then they can play either on the radio or they can use in their social media feeds, and those can be shared around, and it helps them again create awareness. And then we produce for them a 2-minute commercial. Gives them an opportunity to talk a little bit more about and advertise some of their upcoming events and some of their big needs. So, there's just another opportunity. There's another way that we're leveraging Perfusion and Mike Biz to help nonprofits at no cost to the nonprofit. And that's the key is Damon at Pendleton Law stepped up last month, and he paid to have the commercials produced, and he paid to have the sound produced, and he paid for the snacks and all those things that go along with it. And he was very generous in helping those nonprofits. And that's what it's all about. It's all about businesses rallying around nonprofits and businesses rallying around other businesses that are doing good things in the community, right? So now, if I need an attorney, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Damon and the folks at Pendleton, their heart's in the right place. They care about their community, so they're going to be my natural first choice.
That's right. Okay, so folks, that's what we're doing. That's what Chris Mayfield is doing. He has really put the processes part to this. So each month, the nonprofits that are out there, after doing big things, there may be ones you don't hear about, and that's what Chris Mayfield and I are doing. We're giving a platform for those guys.
Right. So when we come back from break, let's talk about the for-profit business summits that we have coming up, because there's some huge opportunities coming for small businesses right here in Richmond.
Hi, this is Andy with Green Junk Lugger Trucks racing all over town, hither and yon. It's because we've taken an eco-friendly approach to junk and furniture removal. Instead of dumping items in the landfill, we work with local area charities to donate, repurpose, and recycle the items, keep them out of the landfill, and give back to the local communities, to those in need. You can find out more about us at www.junkluggersofcentralva.com or give us a call at 804-299-3814.
Hi, Chef Michelle here of Ma Michelle's Cafe, home of the Soul Rolls, located at 10811 Hull Street Road. Give us a call at 804-912-1644 or order online at mamichelle's.com. Ask about our off-site catering options as well as our online ordering through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. Follow us on all social media at Ma Michelle's Cafe. That's Ma Michelle's, Soul south of the James. Mention Mike on the mic and get a free dessert on us. Special rules apply.
My name is Nanette Shore. I'm with Shore Fundraising Strategies. We work with nonprofits to help them excel in their fundraising efforts. This allows them to further their reach, provide much needed services in our community, and change lives forever. We focus on all areas of fundraising, including strategy and fundraising, event growth, board and key volunteer engagement, individual and organizational stewardship and development planning, just to name a few. Reach me by email, nanetteshore@gmail.com, NANETTESHOR@gmail.com.
I'm Ann with the Autism Society of Central Virginia. Do you or a loved one have autism? We are here to connect you with valuable resources and support. Connect with us today at ascv.org.
Welcome to the Fusion Hub, where business, culture, and community come together. I'm Chris Mayfield, your host, and I'm the founder of Perfusion Consulting, and this is your connection to everything Richmond. Catch us on ESPN 106.1 every Thursday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m.
I'm a media mogul, but what I don't know is real estate. So I connect with my girl, the queen of RVA Realty, Nicole Reed. She's the best in the business, and you know I only rock with the best.
At Fast Signs, our tag is more than fast and more than signs. And what we mean by that is that being fast is just one aspect of our service. The most important aspect is that we produce the widest range of signage of any company in Central Virginia, which means we can help with any and all of a business's signage, graphics, and other visual communication needs. If you have a message to communicate, give us the opportunity to help at fastsigns.com.
Front Porch is Churchill's Breakfast and Lunch Cafe, serving Southern favorites like Cajun short rib hash and eggs, smoked chicken and waffles, and fresh breakfast sandwiches. We're more than just a local coffee shop. We're on a mission to provide job training and employment to young people from Richmond's East End and offer an inviting space for our community members to gather. Visit frontporchrva.com for pickup, DoorDash, or catering.
The Women's Business Center Richmond and Virginia Union University are co-hosting RVA's Women on Wealth Summit, taking place October the 29th on campus in the Living and Learning Center. The lunch and keynote will be delivered by J.B. Bryant of J.B. Bryant Financial Group. You can get more details on our Facebook page or our socials at the WBC Richmond, and you can register via Eventbrite for the Women on Wealth Summit.
Nehemiah's Workshop is Churchill's local woodworking shop. We offer handcrafted wood products such as cutting boards, bowls, Adirondack chairs, and picnic tables. We're more than just a local woodworking shop. We're on a mission to provide job training and employment to youth from Richmond's East End and offer the highest quality, locally handcrafted wood products. Visit Nehemiah's Workshop, RVA.com for more information.
Are you frustrated trying to find highly engaged employees, increase revenue, and grow profit margin? Are you struggling to grow and scale your business or client list? Tune in to Fusion Hub for discussions about tools and strategies your business can use to supercharge your success. Join host business expert Chris Mayfield, founder of Profusion Consulting, and learn how to empower your organization to be its best. Catch Fusion Hub on ESPN 106.1 every Thursday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m.
That's what happened.
I saw the countdown.
Yep.
Is that new?
All right, welcome back. Thanks for hanging in there while we paid the bills. Changing the world isn't cheap
Or free.
So every once in a while we have to play a commercial. So when we left off before commercials, we were talking about the for-profit business summits that we do every month, and I think this is special. It's a little different than what you'll see at a more formal, I guess, organization, because what we do is we go out and we identify small business owners and people that work inside of small businesses who also support their community. So they give freely of their time and of their expertise, and they're willing to step up and do those things every single day that makes our community better.
In other words, you're hope dealers.
Our hope dealers. That's what we call them. We call them the hope dealers. And these are folks that have made a decision that their community is important to them.
So we got to give a shout out to someone. So we talked about Blair and Neil.
Yep, Blair.
Your guys over at Bankers Life.
That's right. David Stein down at Bankers Life. Damon Pendleton with the Pendleton Law Group. And for our upcoming Veterans Summit, I'm actually going to be the sponsor of that one because you may not know this, but I spent 24 years in the Marine Corps.
How did I not know that?
I know.
It's not the haircut. It must be the processes.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second.
Yeah, I know. Look, somebody snuck in.
Okay, all right. So we got the Veterans upcoming summit, which is going to drop on December 7th.
That's right.
And that's
Pearl Harbor Day.
Pearl Harbor Day. All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're out here minding our business, and every so often we run into good folks who are out here doing business. A new friend of the program, Jeremy Lassiter, has dropped in with us for a moment to experience this right here. So, Jeremy has joined me and Chris. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you so much.
All righty. And the name of your business is?
Tax Resolution Accounting.
See that? He got his radio voice.
Yeah, he
out.
got a radio. I'm gonna just hello, folks. How you
Nah,
doing?
I can do that.
Oh, you got that one. But the one you brought is a good one.
I figured some people need some entertainment.
Okay, well, they tune in here. They get a little bit of difference right here. That's what we do here. All right. So tell us about your business.
Well, what we do is we do taxes 24/7. So it doesn't matter what level it is, whether it's tax planning, you're trying to move forward in your future, whether you made a mess out of your taxes.
He said a mess.
A mess. We clean it up with ease, with peace, or you have some complex high level taxes or even simple taxes. We help you with that.
You know, there's probably nothing worse than that sinking feeling of having the IRS on your back.
It sucks.
For sure.
That is a very simple way to put it. It sucks.
All right. So wait a second, Jeremy. when a lot of people who are in trouble with the IRS, what do?
Well, on the beginning part of it, they had. Okay.
And as a professional, what's your remedy for that?
Well, I'm thinking that you whatever. You need to at least talk to someone, you know, whether you make a move or not, just try and find out what can you do. Because what's going to end up happening is they're going to keep drilling into your bank account and they're going to charge you with penalty and interest. You don't want that. So just see what you can do to get it fixed. And somebody may actually care about you and help you get to the next step, whether they're actually doing the work or you do it yourself.
Alrighty. And so really quickly, you are a member of the chamber.
I am.
Okay. Which chamber? World famous Chesterfield's chamber.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Danielle, Ian, and the good folks over there. So how can people find your business? Because you're out in Lynchburg, but you guys are expanding into the Richmond market.
That's correct.
Blowing up. That's what we call it.
Yeah, that's right. They can find me taxresolutionaccounting.com. The resolution is no S, just to make sure. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. We're going into 2022. Okay, we're getting the time. We are short on time, Chris Mayfield.
We're always short on time. There's never enough time or money.
That is true.
That's right.
Chris Mayfield, how can people find you out there?
So you can reach out to me at profusion-consulting.com. You can find Chris Mayfield on LinkedIn and Facebook. You can also find Profusion Consulting on Facebook. And if all that is frustrating and you don't like social media, just give me a call at 757-373-3109.
Jeremy, how can people find you?
Same way. LinkedIn, Facebook, and taxresolutionaccounting.com. Phone number is 434-338-7149.
All right. One of my good Mike, Chris Mayfield, Jeremy Lassiter. We'll talk to you soon, and we're out. Thanks. Now take care.